Hey there, it's Greg from SpecStory. I wanted to record this super brief video for two reasons. One is to introduce you to our newest experimental feature in the SpecStory extension, and two, to help you get up and running with it. We'll be recording more walkthroughs that detail all the particulars about using it, but today it's just about how do you turn this thing on. So first, rules for AI. If you've been a cursor user for long enough, you know that there's this ability to inject context, whether it be globally or at the project level, into every one of your prompts. These project rule files are great. They create these MDCs that can have very specific granular control. However, you have to keep them up to date manually. Well, as a SpecStory user, we already help you save and share all of your coding journeys. So we thought, why not take some of the drudgery out of rules management away from you? In our newest release of SpecStory, there's this feature called Derived Cursor Project Rules. The difference between this feature and save and share is that we are requiring authentication. We're doing this because we're actually making LLM calls on your behalf. We want to track cost, and we also want to make sure that the feature is great. So, if you've downloaded and installed the latest version of our extension, I'm going to bring you into Cursor and show you how to create an account, sign back into Cursor so you can flip this experimental feature on. In this repo, I've just bootstrapped a project, right? I have the SpecStory extension installed, and using a command palette option, I'm going to take you over to SpecStory in the Project Explorer. You've probably seen this before. You'll see that in this case, I have Derived Cursor Rules off, autosave on, and there's this new sign-in button. If you open up settings, you'll see that, again, this is enabled. There's this new setting to click on the experimental feature, and there's also this Derived Cursor Rules header option, which I'll explain in more depth in future videos. So to get it on, you have to click this box. However, you can't because I need to be signed in to do this. So if I click out, it's going to automatically click off and I won't be able to use the feature. I'm going to dismiss this modal and I'm going to walk you through the sign-up flow. So you can click sign in here. And when you do this, it's going to prompt you to open up essentially a clerk landing page, which we're using for user management. So in this case, let's put in an email address. I'll type a password and I'm going to click continue. When I do this, I'm going to get a magic link that's sent directly to my email account. I can see that it ticked up here. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to sign up to SpecStory. This is going to take you to one further page, which will redirect you back in to the Cursor extension. So from this page, I'm going to want to click Open Cursor, and then Open. And then I see that I've been logged in to the extension. So now, if I click on this feature, you'll also see that this green dot goes live and I'm ready to roll. So that's all you have to do. And remember, in future videos, I'm going to take you through more specifics about how to use the feature and some of the feedback we'd love if you do like it. Thanks so much. Bye.